Hello everybody and welcome to another Singing Mukbang Family video. And today we have Gwen Guthrie. I don't even need to say your last name. And this is Camilla. Camilla. I don't know why I want to call you Camilla.
A lot of people want to call me Camilla.
But anyway, Camilla. I am in the presence of greatness and I am so excited. I know a lot of you already know by the video that we put out that I will be having a mukbang with Gwen Guthrie's daughters. And they are going to share information about their mom, her music, her life, her career. This entire mukbang is dedicated to her life and everything that she means to them. And so we're just gonna eat and just chit chat. But today we have crab cakes, portable salads,
yes,
mashed potatoes,
yes,
and bread. And we have ginger ale, because we don't drink, not today anyway. And we have water. Okay?
Right, they say in New Jersey, water.
We got water. We got water, y'all. We got water. So let's eat a little something and then we can, I have a...
You gotta tell you what we're eating. Oh, that's on my button. I'm sorry. Hold these up so we don't have that happen.
It don't even matter. So, these crab cakes came from G&M. Y'all know they say Maryland is for crabs, right? This is
good.
Like it?
This is really good.
And this is their first time having these crab cakes.
This is really good. These are
not crab cakes, but look at all this meat.
I mean,
it looks like I'm far away, but I'm actually really, really close.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Full of meat. Now, being a Marylander, did you grow up cooking crabs and eating crabs? And
actually, my dad is really funny because he used to buy live crabs.
Yeah.
And when we were little, he would just let them go in the house. Yeah, I don't know if he did it on purpose.
Did they like used to grab at y'all's feet?
Yes.
Oh no.
They did. My mother was scared of them. We were all scared of them. But I was little. And he would just let them crabs go loose for some reason. I don't know if they fell out the bag when he was trying to put them in the pot. But it was crazy.
Maybe that was funny.
And I don't like whole crabs. I prefer crab legs or like this. I don't like them.
So it's a lot of work, right?
It is, for a little bit of meat.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it's more, I think it's more of like a conversational thing. People sit around and talk and crack crabs. So, we know we're from Jersey.
I was born in New Jersey.
Were you really?
I was born in Newark, New Jersey.
Wow, so was mommy. Jinx. Synchronicity.
Oh wow.
Synchronicity.
Oh, that's a song too?
Sister. But anyway, wait, so the first time I remember having crabs was in Jamaica. My father's side is from Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they had crabs on I'm sorry, Grandma, Sissy, everybody. They had crabs and we had like the crack the crab and they were like, don't eat the dead man, so you pick that off.
Yep.
It was a lot. What is the dead? I've gotten conflicting stories about
it. You break the...
I know what it is, but...
Oh, yeah. They look like fingers.
Conflicting... Yeah. Of what? Strange. No, that's not what... It's not what you think it is. You're talking... Don't eat the dead man is like the gills or that...
It's those little fingers that sit on the inside. The mustard.
The mustard. Right. They eat the mustard. People
they eat that. I had a girlfriend who died a few years ago.
Oh.
She would crack a crab open.
I'm not laughing.
She ate everything that was inside of that
Even
crab.
the dead man.
Every part of it. She said
she died from eating the...
No. No.
She died a few years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was being said. Oh no.
No. It's just that she's the first person that I've ever known or met that literally ate the inside of the crab.
Right. The whole thing.
Every part that was, you know, the little yellow part that got a little wiggly line when you pull it up? She ate it all. It was disgusting.
Did she get with fish too? Eyeballs.
No, I don't know.
My father was Jamaican. He ate the eye.
Yeah. I mean, geez.
Ate it all.
I don't know.
These rolls are delicious.
Really?
They're really good.
I'm not a big roll person, but. No, lady.
I love bread. That's my thing. Unfortunately.
What is one of your mom's songs that's your favorite song?
I'll let Camilla go first. Age Before Beauty.
These are sisters.
Tried it out. That was a joke.
Okay. She tried it.
She's
right?
gorgeous. Tried it. Okay, let me think. It's weird. Oh, she was just talking about her dad. It's a less known song. It's called Oh Diney No. And it's about the fact that she doesn't want to leave him.
We are determined to be stuck together.
In Jamaica. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Was
Because
it somebody that she knew?
no, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, okay.
She went to Jamaica on a girls' trip. This is the story. And literally met my stepfather at a beach party. And you know, as they say, the rest is history.
Wow.
But they did a part of their courtship by her going back and forth to visit him in Jamaica. So I think the song was written like she doesn't want to leave Jamaica.
Okay.
You know, because she had fallen in love.
Let me think.
That's it. So, Mommy sang background for Aunt Roberta, Roberta Flack.
Okay, there you go.
For Aunt Roberta. And that's really kind of what eventually allowed her to be able to do her own solo album.
Wow,
right?
okay.
And Roberta, as you know, kind of brought about Donny Hathaway's career. And she actually wanted to use Oh Donny No as a tribute to Donny Hathaway.
Oh, wow.
She wanted to, she had ideas for that.
So tell us a little bit about your mom, ladies.
Well, my mom, she's from Newark, New Jersey, born in Newark, just like you.
I'm very happy about that.
On her Wikipedia is wrong.
Very wrong.
She's not from Oklahoma.
No.
She's never been associated with Oklahoma.
No.
We love you, Oklahoma. Anyway.
And they got her birthday wrong too, right?
Every night.
July 9th, 1950. And she was the firstborn of 2 kids. She has a younger brother.
Oh, okay.
And Carl L. Guthrie. He's an attorney.
And he's still alive today?
Yes.
Okay.
He practices law in New Jersey and in New York.
Okay.
And he's had a wonderful career working in the entertainment field. He's an entertainment attorney.
Okay.
So for many years he was also her attorney.
Okay, gotcha.
And
makes sense.
her mom was an educator, but my grandmother.
Okay, I'm seeing how this all coming together.
But so was she.
They're educators.
She was my grandmother went to college until her sophomore year, and then she met she had met my grandfather, and they got married, and then they started their family. But later, when her kids got older, she went back to school to finish her degree and then get a master's degree. And she was an educator in one of New Jersey public school systems, Orange, New Jersey.
This was your mom, right?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother. But your mother was an educator too.
Yes, she was.
Look at us.
It's going to be all right. We're linked up. This is the Holy Ghost. Come on, we are linked. We are tethered together in the spirit. The enemy has tried to separate us. But look at God. He'll never separate. I have bind you together. I have bind you together with cords that cannot be broken. I can't.
Y'all see this sweater I have
Come on.
It's got all kinds of frills on it. And I keep getting hooked up
all right.
in those buttons, but it's good. It's all right.
Button, who's got the button?
Oh, you knew that.
No, you know it too. Listen.
Yes.
Yeah, but Mommy taught too. Mommy taught. So Mommy went to Kane College in Newark, New Jersey, which was Newark State at the time, right?
Okay.
And then she went into teaching. She taught for what, 2 years, Camilla?
Yeah, I read that in her bio.
Yeah, she taught first grade.
Okay.
Yes, first grade. So then then that's when things took off. So this is the story. Camilla, let me know, because Camilla, you know, has more of a library. But tell me if I'm wrong about this.
No, you're right.
But what I know is the story I got. So mommy was a session singer. She would start to get calls for sessions and do a background.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
I
blah.
read that. Mm-hmm.
So she knew, and mommy went to New Hope Baptist Church, Reverend Thomas, and Sissy Houston.
Okay, all right.
So who sang background for Aretha?
Well, Sissy Houston kind of made it her business to know all of the young and upcoming kids, because you know in the 60s when they used to do those talent shows, like they had in the beginning of the Jackson 5 when they did
I was born in 1960.
Come on.
But like even the New Edition story, when they was doing and they were finding talent at the talent shows.
That's when Motown was big.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But even like in the New Edition story, they were found at a talent show.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, Sissy made it her business. She would go around to different, or I don't know how she found out, but she knew all the young
Upcoming
singers. Yeah.
Okay.
So something must have happened with one of the sessions they were doing for Aretha. And she called, got word through the call mommy to do the session. Mommy came in, did the session for Aretha Franklin, and aced it. Like, it was just wonderful, really professional, did well,
So that's why they say Sissy discovered my mother.
Right. So that's what kind of led her into, doing that more. Then eventually she wound up stopping teaching because it became so lucrative to just do the session singing, and eventually get with Roberta Flack.
Wow, that is amazing.
But she did, like, after she did the tours with Roberta Flack, Roberta's always like, your mother was doing real good doing the tours, and then you were born. Like,
why did you do that to me?
Right, like, oh, sorry. But after that, when I was really little, I remember sugar and cream, because that's all they had was coffee. Right. And I'd be like, oh, okay, let's try this. But she was doing sessions, all these sessions, jingles, to get all these popular commercials that people know from the 80s. Jamaica, come back to romance. And she used to do the Bell telephone. She did. Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
Are you serious?
I remember them all standing around the microphone singing that.
Oh my goodness.
And she did Sprite.
Wow.
I think she's on I Like the Sprite in You. That was all those.
Wow.
But they get paid every time it's played.
Exactly.
I get paid when my record is played.
To put it shortly, I got it made.
I love you, Special Ed, wherever you are.
Special who?
Special Ed. Listen, I have a thing. I have.
Special?
But it's a play on words, though.
Yeah. He used to say he was special deep down inside, that God made him special. See that?
His name was Ed.
Oh, did y'all talk
Caribbean
about
American,
a
a rapper. From the 90s.
Early 90s.
He has an amazing unsung that they did on him.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. This
Mommy
person's
actually,
name-
and she loved hip hop.
His name was actually Special Ed.
Special Ed. That's his rapping name.
But his name was Ed.
Ed.
I can't remember the last name on him.
Amazing. Okay, now.
He
When
was
y'all
good
grew
looking.
up in my era, when we talked about Special Ed, we talked about these little yellow ones.
Oh no, you can't say that. Yana, don't you laugh. You're an educator.
Okay. Now.
Stop laughing now. Look at you stop. See, I didn't laugh.
But these are both of them are educators.
Yes.
And so this is no reflection on any person who's special ed.
No, listen.
I have special ed people in my family. So I'm not. But to relate it to what they were saying, I had to get on board, because when they say special ed to me, it means one thing.
Right.
When they say it to
It's a derogatory statement.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
And so
now we say exceptionalities.
okay, I
People
got
with
you.
exceptionalities.
Okay.
Exceptional.
Okay.
You're exceptional.
Yes, that, yeah.
But actually,
Oh, well, are you trying to say?
no. But no, you can actually be exceptional in either way.
You can be, yeah. So they
can
tie it all
be
in.
gifted.
Right, because gifted could mean special
You know, like
as well.
say most
Yes.
So that's why they said exceptionality, right? Camilla's right, because they just included everybody. But that
Okay.
means you're super, super high or need a little work.
Gotcha.
You know?
So I must be
You need
special
a
ed
little-
because I'm getting a little bit of work.
As do I.
I'm sorry.
I don't have a comment.
You don't have a what?
I'm not gonna comment.
Let me just say this, you all. I was telling them earlier about my niece who was born, and she had some learning disabilities and some issues when she was born. And she used to go to a special school. And so for me, this is, it rings in my heart.
Right.
You know, so it's not
A negative
to
thing.
be, it's not, to me, special ed has never been negative. It's just that growing up and around your peers and growing up in the 60s, you know, everything was funny. Or it was either good or bad. And if you're black and you associated with these issues,
Right.
learning disabilities, then it was always derogatory.
Right.
Yes.
So I understand where you're coming from. I'm
Right.
sensitive to that. So I got my laugh out, and I'm now on the same page as the ladies. Okay, so special ed is
No more.
is no more. Used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's special
Now
ed.
that, yes, he's
Okay.
a rapper.
Okay.
From, I want to say, oh no, I love you. Don't. This is no reflection on how I feel. I believe he's from Brooklyn,
Okay.
and in the
Caribbean.
early, yes, in the early
Okay.
'90s, he blew up. Very nice looking boy. Curl, you know, wavy hair and all that, but he was like
Okay.
brown. He was fine, but anyway, he was like masterful with, you know, just like the lyrics. Like
Okay.
he was a lyricist. Matter of
Oh,
fact,
okay.
Jay-Z, like even after Jay-Z,
Right.
people are still using like a couple of his lyrics in
Okay.
their songs. Right. No, I got it made.
As you can see, these ladies are very fluent in their knowledge of music, history of music, because of who their mom is.
And she loved hip hop. She did.
She definitely did.
So listen.
Oh, can I say something?
No,
So
go
sorry.
ahead.
It made me think of, so Camilla, I don't know if this one ever got put out, but Queen Latifah actually spit some bars on a track that Mommy had made. I know you miss my love, dance hall hit, and really a lot of our mom's music really did well overseas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So some stuff that like beyond her 80s hits, some stuff that was really popular was more so popular overseas than it was here.
Yeah.
But Mommy said that she had such a blast with Queen Latifah in the studio when she like, and I actually remember some of what the rhyme was. So like she definitely loved hip hop and she wanted to include it in the music, you know what I mean? Like even I let my mom, cause I'm a 90s, graduated high school in 2000, so I'm a Biggie connoisseur.
Yes.
And I listen, but more so Biggie, because
it was the East Coast.
Right.
They were in like a feud.
Right.
Oh, that's right. East
Remember?
Coast, West Coast.
So, yeah, they were big war.
Okay.
And I was like, Mommy, listen to this. And she was fine to all my ladies in the place with style and grace. But when he said, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes, she said, what?
I can't believe you let Mommy hear Biggie.
She was like, what? Or when he said,
Oh, ladies, dishes in the bushes.
listen, she wasn't happy for the douches in the bushes.
The lyrical though.
Okay.
It was,
It was art.
figurative
It was art.
speech.
It was art.
Allow me to lace.
Allowed.
I think we're connected again.
Are y'all connected?
No, we're not.
Okay.
I rolled this up.
Okay. Allow me to lay my
Listen, allow me to
Allow.
lace.
lace. And And so you know what I think too, because we didn't really do like dishes. That was kind of older school. So like we didn't really know what it was. Like allow me to lay the lyrical. Hey, and Mama was like, wait a minute. She was not excited about lyrical dishes.
What year was your mom born? 1950, right?
1950.
Okay, that was 10 years before me.
Okay.
But we grew up on dishes. I know a lot of y'all out there grew up on them too, so don't try it.
Yeah, it's not, they say it's not healthy for you.
It's not good to do dishes. Just eat well and go to your gynecologist.
Drink lots of water. I don't know.
Take a bath now and then just let it set in the water.
Actually, I don't know if that's good either.
Just sat in the water.
I don't know.
Or do a shower.
It's a shower and toot.
Yeah.
Toot yourself up.
Okay, all of that.
All of
that.
Do
please.
all of it.
Hygiene is very good for you.
It is.
It is.
Oh my Lord.
Yep.
Okay, so what was? I know your mother's song. I can't remember. It was on the Billboard charts.
Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Hey, have to have a J-O-B if you wanna be with me. No romance without finance. Oh, you know what other song I like? My grandmother hates this song. She's gonna laugh.
I know.
So my mother, she has this song. It's like a big club hit. And it says, spread yourself over me like peanut butter. It's called peanut butter.
It's called peanut butter?
It's called peanut butter.
My grandmother can't stand that. Because she knows she's saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost.
And she don't like peanut butter.
She don't want you to spread yourself over.
Yeah, because it's the
Let's take a listen.
analogy. Hey.
Spread yourself.
It's rolling.
Okay, that's all we can get because they're going to copyright us.
I'm in love with you. Want you to love me too.
Sing, young.
Want you to be my man. Baby, understand. I'll never let you down.
Don't forget, it's a fact.
Always wear your crown. Come on, spread yourself over me like peanut butter. 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 That's my favorite.
Oh, y'all hear these girls? Woo!
Spread yourself.
Yeah, that's the
Spread yourself.
But I had no idea what it meant. I'm like, come on, a kid, you know.
You didn't know the
and
words,
then now I'm like,
sing it. All you heard was peanut butter, right?
yes, go ahead and do that.
The funniest memory though, in the back of our house, we had like this shed, like a garage.
Okay.
So mommy's props and stuff. So there was a very popular club called The Garage in New York. Mommy would go there and do a lot of her different shows and stuff. But you know, we couldn't go, we were kids.
Right.
But in the shed, a lot of her props, because she had dancers and stuff. I remember this big peanut butter jar in the shed. And I remember thinking as a kid, like, that looks fun.
I am going to put a peanut butter jar right here while we're talking about this. I'm telling you.
Listen.
It's going down.
Listen. And put the, come on, spread yourself.
Listen.
Spread yourself.
I'm going to have to.
Spread yourself.
Okay.
Over.
Like peanut butter.
Yeah.
My grandmother was not. She was feeling
about it.
Oh,
another
Mom.
another one.
Is your grandmother still alive?
Yes. 90. Just turned 90 years old in November.
Yeah, we
she
had a
got
90,
good
a
little
big,
while to be
90
we had
years old.
a big festivity,
Oh,
big
wow.
soiree night.
Now, I saw your aunt dancing. Y'all was at her house.
At her house.
And this was recent.
Okay.
And you said, get it, auntie. She was getting down, too. She was dancing.
Did we say get it, Bobby? It had to be
Bobby. It had to be Bobby. It must
That's my
have been
grandmother.
Bobby.
That's your grandmother?
That's grandmommy.
Yeah, because did she have on like a little black?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was kind of,
And banana. Yeah.
90
She
years
was
old.
90. Can you believe it?
Wow.
And she was.
Okay, I'm going to put that video right there so y'all can see Grandma
she's
get
gonna
down.
get
She don't want to be. But she's on
Bobby.
Instagram.
It is.
Your fault.
She knows it's my fault.
It was in the story.
She's like,
I know I saw it on
she's
one
like,
of their IGs.
she's like, it's on Instagram.
She said, I would have never done it if I know you were going to take a video of it. But she's spry. She's full of life.
She was getting down.
When you look at her here, just see life. Come on.
Okay, hey.
Yeah,
Woo. Glory.
Life, yeah. No. But, so we call her Bobby because she didn't want to be called grandma. She thought that was cute to be called Bobby. Like one of her girlfriends, her grandchildren called her Bobby. And so she took it. I always wondered if she took it from the Jewish culture where they say Bubby.
Okay.
But
maybe Blondell did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but so we call her Bobby. I have to say grandma for people who are like, what's Bobby? That's a grandma name.
Yeah,
I've had friends like, that's kind of disrespectful. You're calling your grandmother Bobby.
All cultures have different.
I'm like, no, that's not her
And
name.
families have different names.
Yeah.
My mother, they
thought it was her name. I was like, that's not
right.
it.
Oh, right.
My mother lived long enough to see her first grandson, Malcolm Hartwell.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just called me.
And
See, that's why you needed your phone.
listen, and she wanted to be called Honey. She didn't want to be called Grandma. She wanted him to call her Honey.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm like old school. When my grandkids was born, my sisters was like, don't call me grandma. Call me. I was like, listen. Call me grandma.
Listen.
I'm grandma.
Listen.
I got 2 grandbabies, okay?
They're
Call
so
me grandma. I've been grandma since 2000 for what? Since every 10, right? I've been grandma for over 10 years.
Listen.
Call me grandma.
Not me, Ma.
Every now and then they try to get smart and say Dorothy.
Oh, no, they don't. Wait.
They just be playing. Yeah, Emery and Jules. Jules is she funny. She will be sitting there talking to me now. This is my youngest grandbaby. She's 6. And she'll be like, she trying to be smart. Grandma, what's your name?
Because she want to call you that.
I said, you know what my name is.
Grandma.
Say my name. She said, it's Dorothy.
Oh, she knows.
She knows what my name is. So every now and then, if she's around a lot of people and they're calling me Dorothy, she'll slip up and say, Dorothy. And I'll be like, I'm grandma, girl.
Don't you try it. Ooh,
Okay.
tried it out. When you were younger, did you love The Wiz? Wizard of Oz?
Yes. When that
Diana Ross
came off, when it
But it's
first
period
came
because it's
out.
Dorothy.
Oh, yeah.
Because of her name.
Exactly. And so, but I'm number 7 out of 9 kids. My mother has 6 girls and 3 boys.
Oh, that's so hard.
I'm the only one named after my mother.
No.
Oh,
The
her
only
name is
Dorothy. Her
Dorothy.
name is Dorothy Reed Covington.
Oh.
I am the only one out of the 6 that has her name, and I brag about it quite often. And so the other day I asked my dad, I said, Dad, why did you name me Dorothy out of all the other kids?
Mm-hmm.
He said something like, because you remind me so much of your mother.
Oh.
I was like, Leslie, I need you to push the button. Me? I remind you of Dorothy? Me? What? I loved it. So I felt the eyes of all my sisters looking at me.
Uh-oh.
They gonna watch
Yeah.
this video.
And I'm just sitting there being very proud. But when I grew up, I was not called Dorothy. You're not going to believe what I was called when I was growing up. It was not Dorothy. It was everybody called me by my middle name. My middle name was Winfield.
Really? People called you Win or Winfield?
They call me Winfield. They call me Winnie Pooh. They call me Pooh Bear. They called me my kid's father called me Win.
Okay.
And when I became an adult, I put away the childish name.
Come on.
And I said, call me Dorothy from here on out.
What's your mother say?
Well, my mother died in 1988, so she died at 57.
Sorry.
She died very early.
Yeah, our mother.
She had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And she had breast cancer. And then 10 years later, she contacted pancreatic cancer.
Oh, wow.
And she died in 88. So, you know, my mother could call me whatever she wanted to call me. But when I got older and I was like, no, I just never liked the name. It was always associated with a guy.
Winfield.
It's a male's name.
Win, yeah.
And I'm like,
but is it a last name?
It's my middle name.
No, but is it a family last name?
Yeah, it's either a guy's first name, like Paul Whitfield.
Right.
Winfield Showell,
right.
Baltimore. Every time I heard the name, it was associated with a guy.
You're like,
I'm like, Mom.
But
why?
is there a significance for the
There is a significance. So I was asking my mother, how did you get this name? And she said, don't try to laugh. I'm going to try not to laugh. Okay. It's quite funny. But she told me she was outside and the wind was blowing in the field.
but what's her middle name?
Seriously, her middle name is Ree.
Reed?
Ree, R-E-E.
Oh, R-E-E.
Dorothy Ree.
Like what we call Maria.
And I'm
Ree.
Dorothy Winfield.
The wind was blowing. The wind was blowing in the field.
Yes, and that's what she told me.
Wind
I don't know what she felt, but
she did
it was a mistake.
You said it was a mistake.
This is a mistake.
That was a lie.
But it sounds like it sounds like an affluent name.
It does. But my name is Dorothy Parker.
And it sounds like
you know
it's a
who
family
Dorothy Parker
name.
is, right?
Dorothy Proctor. Yeah.
Dorothy Parker.
Oh.
The famous Dorothy Parker.
But who is Dorothy Proctor? I made that up. I was thinking of somebody who. I'm thinking of Dorothy Height. Sorry, Dorothy Height.
Dorothy Proctor, yes.
Like
Dorothy Parker was a famous writer.
Okay.
She wrote poetry.
Black
woman? No, she was white.
Okay.
She was a white woman, but she was very, very, very known for her poetry, her writing. But I didn't notice until later on in life.
Right.
I refuse to.
I like your name though.
I do too.
Winfield.
You know what it sounds like?
Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
That's
I got that
hilarious.
name.
From
man.
Friday.
That you know that though.
You're right.
That you know that is hilarious.
My last name.
Sorry.
Y'all went to
Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
Jeremy was calling you Miss Parker.
Everybody
Jeremy,
was calling me
shame
Miss
on
Parker.
you.
Yeah.
The Miss Parker on Friday. Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh no.
But remember Monique?
Disrespect.
Remember Monique was Miss Parker for the Parker.
That's she was.
Parker.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's a better.
Yeah. So.
I can't even remember the song from Parker.
Join us.
Like all the songs I remember are from like the 80s, like the way we're
The
moving
good
on
ones.
up, like hey, to the east side, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Always at the end. Yeah. Yeah, like what is that?
Can you imagine? That's
Good Times.
It gotta be.
It's on Good Times.
It gotta be a black woman
is.
doing that at the end, and I can see it.
Is it the same one?
It's the same little
Bring her in.
But listen, but my best friend Maria and I, we say like even in black films, like they'll be like a ooh, ooh. Like it's always a ooh. It's always some type of that has to happen.
And they got that from singing hymns.
When
in
what
the
if
church.
Paula goes into the church during Color Purple?
Oh yeah. Silly?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
the dad, not silly.
Speak, my Lord. Speak to me.
Oh no, it's not silly.
What's her name?
Her. The one you.
Sure.
Avery.
Daddy. Sinners have souls too. Or something. What
See,
else?
Daddy, sinners have souls.
Yeah,
Sinners have souls too.
You show is.
That ugly woman saved your hide.
Let me tell you.
She was
something.
like
You
this,
hear me?
Mister.
Give him stuff to go on a date.
Listen.
Like
Right.
to go on a date with another woman.
With her husband's man, right?
But she was
finally got
happy.
some kahunas.
Happy.
She was happy to see him go. Like, yep.
Yeah,
here
she
you go.
really was.
Enjoy
Get up on there and
sugar.
do
He
his
feel like
business.
he's going to the bathroom.
Yeah, get up on there and do his business. You never heard
That's what it feels like.
That's right.
That's
what it
What it feels like. Feel like.
She's like, oh.
Shook like, oh really?
She's like, oh, girl.
You talking about a different mess? Who that? Who is you talking about? Girl.
Listen.
What she say? You like it?
Right, like, yeah, girl. She said, that means, silly, you a virgin.
Yeah, I guess I am.
You must be, girl, cause.
Anyway, let's get back to your mom.
But no, but that's actually great because mommy loved all that. Like she loved theater. She immersed us in all of that. Like the arts, we would go to the city often to see plays, musicals, performances. We grew up on musicals. Like you know, we watched The Sound of Music and picked that thing apart and watched it. She'd be like, look at Friedrich. she was on Friedrich. Listen. Rewind that back. Look at Steve. Oh, we always rewind. Always. Everything. Always.
So where did she get her musical talents from?
So we were just talking about this earlier. So my grandfather.
Okay.
My grandfather was an athlete, a phenomenal athlete. But we were just looking through his yearbook over Christmas, and it said hidden talent crooning. And he could play the piano. He self-taught. He's self-taught, himself to play the piano. Wow. And he loved to sing. And see, from him though, I don't know who in his lineage was musical. Right. But in terms of like the close connectivity of the family, he was the one that kind of really,
because he made both of them learn how to play piano.
Right, he taught them. He taught them how to play, my mother and my uncle. But my grandmother, who will not toot her own horn, was also a singer. She also sang always on choirs. Always on choirs. She sang with a group that did like traveling to sing, to do different concerts.
Oh wow.
So she definitely had her own gifts as well, and so they both fostered it. They both fostered music, and she would wake us up. Like, so I know if she did it for us, she must have done it for mommy and Uncle Carl, but she would wake us up with singing, good morning, good morning, good morning. The sun is the sun is brightly shining brightly today. No. Yes, it is. Okay. So we work while we work, and we play while we play. That's the way to be happy and gay. Before, that makes something negative.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be negative.
Not negative, but like with the different. You say gay now, and kids.
Gay.
What's the other one?
The gay is happy.
Good morning, little yellow bird. Yellow bird, yellow bird. Good morning, little yellow bird. How are you? My name is Johnny Virio. Virio, my name is Johnny Virio. How are you? But wait, who is Johnny Virio?
We don't know who Johnny Virio is.
Are y'all the yellow birds or Johnny Virio?
I'm the yellow bird. I don't know who Johnny is.
But then we had singing in our house. So I was just thinking of it the other day. So like everything was a song.
Everything.
Oh yeah.
So Yana didn't have no hair.
Okay, here
she
we
was
go.
Born bald.
I wasn't going to share this one.
She was born bald, and no, but then she has lots. I mean, that's all her hair right there. That's her hair.
Baby.
She has lots of natural hair now. But the babies that are born bald, those are ones with all the hair later. Yeah. So my mother was like all excited for her hair to grow. So she made this song. It goes. Yana's hair is growing, 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 growing on her head. Soon it will be showing shade for everyone to see. Slight shade, because it was already there.
This is my part. Hey everybody, look at me.
And she would have her little hand like, hey everybody. She would have her do it.
Hey everybody, look at me. My hair is growing.
I didn't want to take your part,
but then when we would get in the bathtub, it would be wash, rinse, and out. Wash, rinse, and out. Wash, 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 rinse, and out. Hey. Wash those toes, Yana. Wash, rinse, and out. Hey. Wash those legs, Amila. Wash, rinse, and out. Hey. Wash, 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 rinse, and out. Like everything had a song. Yogurt had a song. Yogurt. Yummy, yum, yummy, yum, yogurt.
Oh, because she wouldn't eat yogurt. She wouldn't eat dairy. The only thing she would eat is yogurt.
Won't
Stick to your teeth. Yogurt is good to eat. It makes you happy and sweet. Yogurt. And she had the piano. Yogurt. Everything had everything.
So many jingles. So nice.
Everything had its own
Jingles, yeah.
And then so this kind of leads us to, so then when we got school age, so this I'll fast forward.
Okay.
So Camilla's in middle school.
Okay.
We're 6 years apart, so I'm in first grade. We went to Chad. Come on, Chad School.
And they had like an African.
Chad School was in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay, so
South
y'all actually grew up in. When did y'all get to Maryland?
I'm gonna get there.
Okay, but let me just sit right there.
So we were in Chad School, which is like an African.
They had like an Afrocentric focus.
This is why you guys are into Kwanzaa?
Yes.
Okay, and Hanukkah?
No,
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Well, Hanukkah is
that's Jewish.
Yes,
Jewish,
but my boss told me this because I was the whole time. You know, I was a history teacher.
Okay.
And I was always noticing that there is some similarities
between
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
So the man who made Kwanzaa, Dr. Ron Maulana Karenga from Oakland, California.
He's a Black Panther.
He used well, actually he's not a Black Panther.
Not a Black Panther, but
it was
associated.
Like those types of movements.
He was a civil rights person.
Right. And he decided that African Americans should have their own holiday to celebrate things about our culture, because when we came from Africa, we have African heritage, but we're not only African. We have, our American traditions. Right. We're very mixed, Native American, white, whatever. But most of our heritage is from Africa.
Right.
So he used Swahili as the language base because it is a mixed language between that all African countries can
it's
speak
a universal African language.
So that's why he used that, and then he used like African symbolism because of the fact that most of our ancestry is from Africa, but a lot of the symbolism he did take from Hanukkah. He took the kinara.
Well, we can actually switch it around. They took it from us.
Come on, but
he took it back.
But Kwanzaa was actually also in response to it. It started in 1966. I teach African American studies.
Okay.
Anyway, and it actually started right after the Watts riot. So it was a response to, and then think about 1966, 1965, Malcolm X was assassinated. And you had the Emmett Till, you had the bombing, you had all these things kind of leading up. You had so much happening in that time. So this was a way to reconnect. So anyway, so we're at Chad. All those principles, Kwanzaa focus, Black history focus, African focus, but there was no music program. So Mommy, who was an independent artist, became the music teacher for this school, accepting no pay, free of charge.
Right. Now this is somebody who's worked with everybody, and she did it free of charge because she felt the kids, because especially inner city kids that have so much to like deal with on a daily basis, like a lot of them latch kids.
Right. It's a universal.
The things that they see going to and from school.
Right.
It's healing.
And she loved children. And remember, she left the classroom to start singing, so this was like a way to go back into it. She didn't want us to be in a situation where we didn't have music, and she wanted to support the school because she was definitely very Afrocentric. So she believed in, Black power, Black love, self-love, all that. So she wanted the kids to have that. So she comes to this school and she starts the music program. Well, let me tell you something right now.
Listen.
She bought in like Aretha Franklin's, Roberta Flack's musicians to play for these assemblies. We had set designs, we had costume design by people that
in the industry,
that
are just giving their time for free.
Like, okay,
that's what y'all was this weekend, right?
No, ma'am.
And then she would
go.
Where was you doing Kwanzaa at? I mean,
we went to that was here, Regional Affluence Museum.
Then put 3-4 cups of pickled ginger. Then put a pickle, smack-alicious seasoning, and 1 cup of chicken broth. Chicken broth, water, or 4 ounces of Coke, optional. and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And then you're gonna have some delicious sauce.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some delicious sauce. Hey.